Hey guys, with Paragon 1300 fast approaching, I've been searching for some new XP strategies to make the grind a bit easier, and I've been thinking whether or not the new modes are worth it for XP, and more specifically the Oblivion Pillars and Hellslayer Bounties. So as you can see, I've been saving up my Terra Essence, and I've been saving up over the past 2 weeks, and today I'll be looking at just how much XP the Oblivion Pillars and the Bounties also gives, and also whether it's worth it for people to actually save these and run them all when they're close to getting the new Paragon goal, which in this case is 1300. So you'll see here that I have 16 bounties saved, and I've got 4 which I haven't accepted now. So what you can do is you can spend 1 Terra Essence to upgrade them to a Hellslayer Bounty. And from what I can tell, how it works in terms of XP is that it just adds up all of these XP numbers here. So for a regular bounty, it's 54.1k XP. Obviously, all of these values are at 100% penalty. And if you get one of these bonus bounties, it can give you up to 5 times of a regular bounty. So it works out to 270k, which is 54.1 times 5. And all a Hellslayer bounty does is that it adds up all of these numbers here, and it will give you the total, all of the XP, basically in one bounty. Now, the great thing about this is that the new modes, the Pillars and the Hellslayer Bounties, they don't take too much time to complete. So if the XP is decent enough, then because you can get it in such a short amount of time, it might actually be worth it to save and stack up all of these. And this is what I'll be testing in this video. So let's go ahead and just convert all of these up. So one thing is, if you haven't got one of these X times 5 bounties, I would actually recommend to re-roll and just try to get a times 5 bounty before doing the Hellslayer bounty, because it doesn't matter, like they'll always, Hellslayer bounties roughly take always the same amount of time. So if you're always going to spend the same amount of time, then you want to be maximizing the XP that you're getting. So you always want to be trying to get one of these times 5 bounties before going for a Hellslayer bounty. So with that said, let's just convert, spend one of the Terra Essence to convert these 4. And if you do the math, it should give you 270 plus 54.1 plus 54.1 plus 54.1. So that's what I'll do here. And as you can see, it's 432 KXP, which is just all of the bounties added up together. And the gold also gets added up, and you can see it's times 8, which is basically, like the ones I had before were 3 regular bounties and a times 5 bounty. So that's why it says times 8 here. So I'll just accept this. And before I get started, I'm just going to take a look at my XP here. And as you can see, I'm on 5% XP, and out of 3.5 million, I'm 3354,000. And let's just take a look at how much XP I get after finishing everything, because we know how much XP I'm going to get for turning in the bounty, but I'm not too sure about how much XP I get just killing the mobs inside the bounty. So I'm not actually going to try to kill too much heading on my way there. And let's just see how much XP I get when I finish it. And as you'll see, these are really quick to complete. I took my time to get here, but let's just see how we do here. I'll try my best not to die. These mobs are a bit annoying because they knock me off the horse, but it's fine. I'm killing them pretty quick. And of course I'm running this on Inferno 6. I'm not sure if running it on a lower difficulty will give you lower XP, but I think most players at this point are running on Inferno 6. Since it's so close to the next difficulty. Okay, it looks like we got the boss to spawn here. I'm just watching my health so he doesn't kill me. This boss has killed me before, so I want to be a bit careful. He is one of the tougher ones, this Shade of Destruction. The good thing about Hellslayer Bounties, actually, you can see I died here. The good thing about them compared to the Pillars is you can actually die and the rewards will be roughly the same. So I've just killed him now, and wow, he actually dropped a legendary item, that's great. Cool. And let's just end it here. So that took roughly a minute to complete, and I died like a noob, but it's fine. Let's actually just turn in the bounty now and see kind of the total XP that we got for finishing the bounty, killing the mobs in there and the boss, as well as the bounty itself. So there we go, I'm going to claim the reward here. And it does give quite a lot of loot. But what we're actually... Wow, I actually got 2 legendaries, but what we're actually looking for is just the XP. And if we open the inventory and check our XP here, so we actually got 31k XP, roughly, which if it was at 100% XP would work out to about 620k XP. And this is comparable to basically saving a assembly. I think assembly is roughly 750k. I'm immortal right now, so forgive me if I get the value a bit wrong, but it's roughly 700k or so, or 800k maybe. But basically this is almost as much XP as saving an assembly, which actually works out to be pretty good. Now, bear in mind that I did have the ×5 bounty, which you won't always have. So if we take a look now, I don't have the ×5 bounty, but let's just try reroll. Let's try reroll again. Okay, one more time. Okay, so it doesn't look like getting the ×5 bounty is actually a reliable method, because I didn't get one there, and I think that you can actually only get it once per batch of bounties, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So now I'll be taking a look at Oblivion Pillars and see how their XP compares to the Hellslayer Bounties. So once again, as you can see, this is my starting XP. I'm still at the 5% penalty, and let's just get started with one of these Oblivion Pillars and see how we do. So these are a bit tougher than the Hellslayer Bounties, because if you do die inside them, you won't get any rewards. Well, you will get rewards, but they'll be reduced by a lot. So I'll try to focus here so I don't die. I have died a few times in these, and it's always felt really bad. So let's just hope we get some decent mobs and a decent boss. If you're wondering about the build I'm using the open world build, which I showcased in my last video. I'm just using the Weaver Paragon tree, and I find that it works pretty decent. So it seems like we've got these knockback mobs, which actually are kind of annoying, because they can knock you off the horse. And it's the same mobs that I had in the Hellslayer Bounty, so let's hope that we do okay this time and not die. Looks like they've knocked me off my horse here. I'm going to be a bit careful and try dodge those lightning ground effects as well. Okay, this is the last wave. I'm just going to heal up and take my time here. Okay, and we got the boss. Nice. This is a decent boss, Igonicus. It's actually my favorite boss to play in the Challenger too. So I'll just be careful not to die here. He's almost dead. I wish we'd always get this boss. Like, this boss is just so nice. Okay, wow, and I got 3 chests. So sometimes you do get 1 chest and sometimes you get 3. So I got 3 chests here, and I got the legendary shoulders, which is really good. I'm getting really good luck with these. But let's just see the XP that we get. I'm going to turn the tower in here, and what I'm curious to see is actually the XP. So as you can see here, I got roughly 17k XP, which works out to about 340k XP on 100%. So this is actually pretty decent. It is half of what I got for the Hellslayer Bounty, but that's because the rewards I had for the Hellslayer Bounty were doubled because I had one of the X5 bounties. So what this means is that there's no difference between running Oblivion Pillars and Hellslayer Bounties for XP, unless you have the ×5 bounty for the Hellslayer Bounty, in which case you'll get double the XP reward. But basically the XP that you get is 340k at 100%. So if you save about 2 Terra Essence, you basically get about as much XP as saving one of the assembly males. So if you'll be running these Terra Essence at the next difficulty, so for example, I'm running these at Inferno 6, where the item requirement is Paragon 1300, so I won't be able to use the items anyway, then I definitely would recommend saving these up, because you're not going to be able to use the items anyway, so why not just save them for as late as you can, so that you can get the maximum XP and make your grind to 1300 shorter. But if you are using them for the same difficulty that you're at, so let's say I was running these at Inferno 5, then it's fine. I wouldn't kind of fret about it. It isn't the end of the world if you don't save them. You could just run and use up those items if you want to try out the new Eternal Gear. So speaking of Eternal Gear, let's identify these items that we got from the bounties and the Oblivion Pillars. So I got actually 1 item from the Oblivion Pillars and 3 from the Hellslayer Bounties, which is kind of strange considering that Oblivion Pillars should drop more items, but it is what it is. Let's just clean up the inventory a bit here, and then ID these. Hopefully I get something good. So we got 1 exceptional main hand, 1 exceptional pants. Oh, 1 exceptional shoulders. Okay, so 3 out of 4 were exceptional. So let's take a look and see what we got. So we got a few arrows up here. We got these pants here. Triple stat 1778 with falling sword. Unfortunately, no beneficial, but this is a decent item. So unfortunately, this isn't a Inferno 6 item because I guess this is the one that dropped from the chest. These two must have dropped from the bounty chest. And even though I did the bounty on Inferno 6, it drops at your level if it's from the bounty chest. And then these two dropped from the from the chest of killing the boss. So unfortunately, these aren't really that good, and I'll be salvaging them. I might keep these pants just for the minute, even though they don't have beneficial effect. But yeah, not the greatest items. I'm still searching for a 4-stat item. I haven't been able to get any eternal items or any 4 attribute items, unfortunately, but I'll keep searching for it. So that's about all that I have for this one, guys. So the TLDR is that my plan, at least, is to keep all these Oblivion Pillars and run them first thing on Monday and just see. Hopefully I get some decent gear, and I'll also get some decent XP to get me kind of kick-started with my push towards 1300. And other than that, if you want to know about any of the other strategies I'm going to be using, I've kind of outlined all of them on my channel, and most of it remains the same. So obviously you have the mails, the raids, the battle pass, and much more that I have covered extensively on my channel. I'll be leaving the video links in the description, so you can feel free to check those out. But for now, I'm signing off. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.